MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3 games to 2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Carl Hubble will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Rendon is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
The 2-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Digging in, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Andre Dawson, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, sorry, that's a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Harper is off at first with 2 away. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Max Scherzer is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. This is in the air out to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D, where you make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Mel Ott, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Ball.
Standing in now, Barry Bonds, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. None out, runners at first and second. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is on 3-0. There's ball four.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Mays is just a can't-miss at-bat right now as he continues his pursuit of 700 career home runs. Seems like every swing he takes is one for the history books.
And we're just lucky to be able to call this game right now and get a chance to see a player of a generation. He's approaching the likes of Babe Ruth. That's right, Matty V. Babe Ruth.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and he is in there.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Standing in, Willie McCovey. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the stretch. And he lays off again, ball three.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Murphy relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Giants 1 and the Nationals nothing.
Lead off for Washington, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone into the arcade section. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. His first homer so far in the series, and as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
That's it. The left fielder, Logan Alou.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
No outs, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That is 7. The second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 1-0 the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate, Max Scherzer just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 on its way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, Giro, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here comes the first pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Batting it, the catcher, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Past battles with Scherzer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Scherzer into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Full count now, 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Into the box, Carl Hubble. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Easy little chance for Murphy at second, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. And it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Standing in, Bryce Harper. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
'50th pitch of the game on its way.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Ready now, Jeff Wint. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Jeff Wint.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate now, Mel Ott, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Barry Bonds. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One out and a runner on second base. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Willie Mays, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and one. Grounded to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
First baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
So now to the plate, Willie McCovey, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. McCovey, a former member of the Oakland A's. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Two and 2 to stretch Willie McCovey. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Moses Alou will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Matt Williams.
The third baseman, Matt.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Williams.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Liner in there for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for him.
Into the box now, Rich Aurelia, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-0 count. Here it is. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carl Hubble.
The pitcher, Carl Hubble, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. from the stretch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Murphy on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Settling in now, Jeff Kent. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Turner gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First offering on its way. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mel Ott.
Mel Ott.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. So digging in now, Barry Bonds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. In now, Willie Mays.
The batter, number 24.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
People always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So striding in, Willie McCovey, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Standing in now, Matt Williams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that misses 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Rich Aurelia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Giants on top, 4-1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The short, hit hard. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 6.
Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Over to McCovey, 2 down. In now, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding his zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
1-1.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail it 4-1. Bill Stone enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 26, Bill Stone.
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a walk in his last trip.
For the Giants, the catcher, Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Stone is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
And now the Giants pitcher, Carl Hubble. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now back.
So striding forward now, Jeff Kent. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Alou will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
So stepping in, Mel Ott, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alou is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for San Francisco as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andre Dawson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run for the Hawk, Andre Dawson. His first homer so far in the series, and the Nationals are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Matt Cain comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 18, Matt Cain.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman.
The first baseman.
He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
So coming to the plate, Moses Alou. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Giants 4 and the Nationals 2. At the plate, Barry Bonds.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The wind-up and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dawson is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Willie McCovey. He went deep last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Alou is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Rod Beck has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Rod Beck.
Stepping in, Gary Carter. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now here it comes. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-1.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Rusty Stubbs will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Rusty Stubbs.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Three and one.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here now is Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Striding in, Anthony Rendon. From the stretch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0 pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Steve Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Steve Rogers.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Still 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Rich Aurelia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And that's in there for a strike. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Buster Posey is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. One and 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Number 47.
Darrell Evans will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Darrell Evans.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. From the stretch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. The 1-1. Evans, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full potential.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Jeff Kent. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. 1-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Weekly hit to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 31, Rob. Leading off for the Nationals, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. Bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the first pitch. Andre Dawson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the National center fielder.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
One out, nobody on. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. The throw into second. And joy in the city by the bay. The Giants are once again champions of the National League.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.